All right, it is a wonderful Wednesday back in Mr. Jeffrey's Algebra 1 class. Um, so, excuse me. Um, we just had a test yesterday, so everybody's kind of feeling it. And, we're moving on. We're going to try to, take our wounds and keep going. Don't hadn't forgotten, hit like, hit subscribe, hit the bell. All right, systems of equations. Now, luckily for y'all, for algebra 1, systems of equations are only two equations with two variables. It's a collection of equations that you got to solve together, okay? It's like dealt with together. I don't know. Basically, you like this one, we have two equations, two variables. Algebra 2, you'll have three equations, three variables, okay? And it just kind of moves on like that. Now, today we are going to be looking at graphing. Now, this is actually going to be good for some of those that had issues or forgot somehow how to graph on yesterday's test. All right. So here's kind of thing we actually had seen this before. This is in our Unit 3 uh, test where we had two intersecting lines. They intersect exactly 1 point. Um, this IMS, they're coinciding lines. They're the same equation. Okay. Like if we were to make sure to solve for y, we have some of those later, the solve for y and put it in slope intercept form, they're going to be the same thing. Okay. Uh, this right here, this is going to be the same slope. Let's see, over one, up, 1, 2. All right. So like both of these have, it's like y equals 2x plus 1 and y equals 2x minus 4. Okay, so if you were to actually, and this is, if you pay attention to your equations, you can actually not have to graph them to get the answer. If you write them both in that form and you notice, hey, they have the same slope, I would not even plot the first y-intercept. I would just stop and put no solution, okay, because they're not going to touch. All right. Now, y'all have already had geometry, so y'all should know about parallel lines, right? They go beside each other, they never touch, never intersect. Yeah. Some of y'all were like, you started twitching from geometry. I love geometry, but I'm weird. Yeah. Like you open the dictionary, it says weird. There's my picture. All right. So let's kind of look at some of these. We'll take them step by step. Does anybody need more time here? Just a little bit. I see actually people, I see more people writing stuff down today. This is amazing. This is so great. All right. So I know you don't have boxes on your handout, but I almost did something where I put like top equation, bottom equation. You can do whatever you want to because it's whatever works for you. Okay. Since I have different colors, I'm going to use different colors. Uh, for those who have the really cool erasable pens or erasable color pencils, this is going to be your fam jam because this will actually help. All right. So for this one, what is our B for this one right here? What is the number without X? 10. The wait time almost got too big. All right. Our M, this means slope. Remember, what is the number beside X? -3. All right. As a fraction, that's -3 over 1 because we're going to go down 3 and to the right 1. So let's graph that one. Okay. Just that right there. So go over 1 or down 3. 1, 2, 3, over 1. Doesn't matter. It's the same thing. Now, I'm not a big fan of solving by graphing. Not on paper. Okay? Can anybody have a reason why you don't think I'm very big about solving by graphing on paper? Yeah, because my lines are never great. So I'm just going to keep going my slope a little bit, hoping that I can, let you get somewhat a good read here. Okay. Now one of those dots is not good. That's this. Nope. Oh, biscuits. All right, there we go. All right, so that's the first one. We've graphed the first one. All right. Now, the bottom one I'm going to do in blue. Okay, I wouldn't choose like, if you were doing this with different colors, I wouldn't choose like dark pink and light pink. And I know some of y'all that y'all have like multiple shades of pink. I would do contrasting colors. All right, what is our B on this bottom one? What is a number without X? -2. Thank you. All right. What is our M? What is the number beside X? It is not 0. It is 1. Very good. That's understood 1, which means 1 over 1. This means up 1 to the right 1. Okay. Now I got that information. Okay. Now I'm also really emphasizing the things to graph. You only had to graph 2 of them yesterday, and then thank goodness. Look, that's why y'all could have had like 6 of graphing. You might have one of these on the test, if that. Okay, because I think if we want to do this, there's too much stuff online. Too much. So we go to -2, go over 1, up 1, over 1, up 1, over 1, up 1. All right. This reason right here is also why I like doing the slope out a little bit with these little dots. It will actually help me find the spot before my line. Okay. Because we know Mr. Jeffries cannot do very good with lines. All right. Now, our answer is where these meet. And whoa, that's not what I meant to do. Okay, it's this intersection right here, which looks like from the origin it goes over 1, 2, 3, up 1. So this right here, this is our answer. Okay, where they intersect. Okay. Now, for some people that may have, had a brain fart on yesterday's test, or kind of forgot, or maybe you just can't really think right now because the fall allergy season is upon us. Your nose feels like there's a watermelon growing in it. Your nose is running, your head hurts, all that kind of stuff. But this is how. Now, difficult? Not really. Multiple steps? Yes. Okay. And I know a lot of people are like, this is so hard. There's so many steps. Just, they're actually easy steps. You have to do them one at a time. Okay. It's kind of like when I go to eat wings. As much as I love crickets and love their wings, I get their 8-piece wings. I cannot take the basket and turn it upside down and put it in my mouth. I have to eat them one at a time. You have to do one step at a time. I don't like saying eating elephants. I've never had elephants, but I've had chicken wings. Okay. Huh? You don't like crickets? Well, that's just I do. That's just me. I mean, you might like something else. There's also like a new wing place down here on County Line I've been told I need to go to, so I don't know. It's something wings. Like wing super wings. I don't know. That might be it. It's some I don't live in Madison, so I don't know. Something like that. It's something it's hey, you know what? It's got wings in the name. All right. Man, this top one's going to be hard to do. Huh? I'm also being sarcastic. All right. For our top one, what is our B? What is our number without X? Yeah, -3. There's only one number, and it doesn't have an X. Okay. What is our M? Is there a X at all? No. This is a 0. This is actually a horizontal line. Okay. That means 1, 2, 3. Go to -3, and I'm going to draw, hopefully, a straight line across here. Nope, didn't happen. All right. Usually when I say stuff is harder, like super duper crazy hard, it's actually not. I don't know if y'all figured that out yet. All right, let's look at this bottom one. What is our B? What is the number without X? -3. Okay. What is our M? 1, which as a fraction, this is 1/1. This means up 1 to the right 1. Now, here's the crazy thing. Could we have actually wrote the answer for this without graphing it? Snack says yes, and I agree with Snacks, as they're actually eating a snack. For those that don't understand, I'm fixing to show you why. All right. Look at this right here. These have the same B. Okay? You could have actually saw that and realized, hey, they're going to actually touch at the same spot. Okay? The same spot. So that spot happens to be here, which is at 0, 3. Now, if I were to give you one like this on the test, I really wouldn't expect you to graph it. You can if you need to, but I really wouldn't expect you to. Yes, I saw that the negative was missing. Thank you. All right. Each thing is a different situation. I'm trying to prepare y'all for multiple different situations. It's kind of difficult sometimes. Does that kind of make sense about it having the same B, that we technically didn't have to graph it? I mean, who likes less work? Should be about all of you. Okay. Some of y'all like so much less work that you even refuse to raise your hand because it took too much work to raise your hand to say that you like less work. Huh? Yeah, take the red pass. All right. Are we good with number 2? Teacher's aide trying to find a pass that's red, hanging on the wall with a green background behind it. Would only be difficult if they are colorblind in that way. Okay. Number 2, for some of the people that are normally writing notes down, they're already on their phones, so that kind of means that they're done. I'll wait just a little bit more. This commercial break was brought to you by this cup of black coffee. Hey, Snacks, why did the pie go to the dentist? It needed a filling. Very good. Wah, wah, wah. All right. I forgot to grab this one, so let's do that real quick. This high dollar show. Number 3, we got to deal with a little bit more. It's kind of like those second born children. Those second born children, they will cause you stress. Same thing with dogs. Like you have one dog and you're like, oh, they're the perfect angel. I think I want another one. And all of a sudden you get the second one. It's like, demon dog. Okay. All right. That's not what I wanted. I wanted this. All right. So this top one. What is its B? 2. Okay. What is its M? -3. Not the X. That's okay. Some people put the X with their slope yesterday. I didn't count off for that. But it's the number beside it, number to the left, okay? And this as a fraction is -3/1. That means down 3 to the right 1. All right, so if I graph this one, start here 1, 2, down 3 to the right 1, down 1, 2, 3 to the right 1. All right. So I did it again. All right. So that one's done. Okay. Can everybody agree that that one is done? It's drawn. We got all the information. Yes, no, silence is deafening. All right. Can we graph the bottom one as is? No, it is, well, we can, but we need it in this form, which is slope intercept. Okay. So how can I get this equation? What do I need to do with this positive 3x? I need to subtract it. Now, 9 minus 3x is 6x, right? Awesome. No, it's not. Okay. Now, what do we notice about this one right here as we did that we see with the top one? Anybody see something? Yeah. Yeah, because when we look at this, our B is 9, our M is -3. These are the same. So if I'd go up to 9, go over 1, down 1, 2, and 3, 1, 2, and 3. And I'm probably going to mess up this line, but it's okay because I'm human. That's pretty good. All right. Now, this one, they don't touch. We should know that because, as Snack said, they have the same slope. They're not going to touch. These are parallel. That's what we learned earlier in our notes with our rules and our definitions and stuff. All right. So the answer to this one is no solution. Okay. Remember, you can write it like that. What's another way that you could write it? The zero with the circle slash. Yeah. Either one of these are okay. This is what we're looking at. All right. Now, this is where we're going to start our recording for today, and we're going to let the rest of the, we're going to try to work on these together. And then we will, cross that bridge when we get there. So don't forget, hit like, hit subscribe, hit the bell. And for the student that reminded me via email, stay farce. Good stuff. Good things. Roll Tide.